Hi, it's Karen here. Thank you for joining me. Today I thought we would paint these two little fun watercolour dandelion heads. Um, these make super postcards or cards or just a little notelet or just a fun practice for you to try. But this is what we're going to be painting. So let's get started. I just put these to one side. Hope you've had a good week. It's been a bit the weather's not been with us in the UK this week, I'm afraid to say. But hey, it's looking like it might be just a better day today. So here we go. For the first, we'll do the single dandelion. And for this one, I'm just going to put in a circle just as a guideline. And I'm going to use my pigment liner. I'll put all the description of the materials that I use in the description below. Got that all wrong, didn't I? I'll put the materials that I use in the description below. That's what I should have said. Going in to the center and just giving us a little circle. That's just to give us a guideline. And then I'm just going to just put the lines up to my circle that I've put down as my guide. Now, if you would rather just use a template, that's fine, go ahead and do that. But I actually don't mind freehand because I think it just gives to it really. And just work your way around until you feel, yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. It doesn't have to be super precise, so don't, if you go outside of your guideline, brilliant, that's good, don't worry, that's lovely. Okay, and I'm just going to put my stem in. Now, as you all know, I don't have a very I can't do straight lines very well. One's not too bad, but if I go over it, it doesn't work too good. So if that's what you want to do, just one sweep, absolutely good. Now I'm just going into the center and I'm just going to darken that down ever so slightly, not massively. And then on the end of each of our little lines that we've put down, I'm just going to put a V shape at the end of each. Okay, and just go around and just do all your V shapes on the end. Have a good look when you're finished, because I normally leave one, miss one, but just make sure that you don't have to be absolutely precise. And if you think, oh, I'd like another one in there, or maybe another one in there, absolutely, you can just keep filling it in to your heart's desire. But I'm okay with that, so I'm just going to now take I've got a putty rubber here, and I'm just literally going to take out my guideline, and there we have it. We've got our template for our dandelion head that we've painted. Now I'm going to bring in my watercolour paints, and I'm going to use the warmer colours for this one, because I think it lent itself. Now I'm just splattering lovely big juicy splatters. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to catch, not all of them, just catch, just to diffuse that colour out for me a little bit. Okay, now I'm not going to go all the way around because I want to kind of leave the illusion of that it's bursting open. So I'm just going to do a little few more splatters this side. Okay, and maybe a few down here. And I'm going to go into my orange now, and I'm just going to splatter in there. Now, if the splatters go where you don't want them to go, like here, I'm just going to take them out with some clean water, because I am paying attention to the composition of this little painting. So I'm just going to go back in and splatter again, and just let it react with the yellow, and just help it along a bit if you think, yeah, I'd like a little bit in there. And I'm quite happy with the way that's looking. So I'm going to go back into the orange again, and I'm just going to do a light splattering. Okay. Now, just for a final pop, I am very carefully going to use crimson. It's a beautiful colour, but if you're not careful, it can overtake everything. So just want to put a little bit of orange in there, because I feel that that's kind of looking a little bit lost there. I'm going to take out these splatters here, because I found them a little bit distracting, and maybe take this section out here. And that's the beauty with watercolour. If you don't like what you've put down, you can just take it out. So okay, so that's that one, and I really think it's a really nice, light, very, very delicate look. I'll just bring it up so you can see. So I'll set that one to one side so that can dry, and I'll bring in the landscape one that we did. So using the same colour palette that we had before, I'm just going to put two lovely ovals in, keeping my my brush nice and damp, and I'm just going to drop in some orange, just kissing it at the side. Okay, now I am going to change up my brush to my size 4, my Japanese watercolour brush, my size 4, and I'm now going to go in and just put some, just these lovely spidery marks that we're putting down. Okay, just nice, just drag that paint out. All right, but now I'm going to go in for a contrast of colour. I'm going to go into the blue green, and I'm just going to touch and put these wonderful stems in, or seed heads, if that's the right term. And we're just working our way round. And I think now I'm just going to put my seed stems in for the dandelion. Okay, I think I'm going to go into green. This is forest green, and I'm just going to add that in, because I think it will work really well with the contrast of the warmer colours that we're going to put down. Okay, so we've got this kind of starburst effect, and now I'm going to go into the orange, and I'm just going to put these in now. Okay, it's just giving me a kind of an idea what size my dandelion heads are going to be. And now, instead of doing the V marks, I'm going to kind of do wider, these wider V's at the ends. Okay, just like so. Don't get caught up with I've got to make this absolutely precise and perfect. You haven't. This is about building up and having fun with our paints. And I'm going to go back in to this lovely blue green, and I'm just going to put these long V's, I suppose we'd call them, and just pop those in like so. Now they can be as thick or as thin as you like. Nothing's written in stone, okay? And just keep popping those in. Now I'm going to go back into the orange, and I'm just going to drop in just a little bit of orange around here, just to give me that ball shape that the seed head has. And I'm gonna just drag that down over for my seed head a stem. Just gonna put some stronger lines in and just keep working my way around. Okay, now you can do as many or as few as you like. It's totally up to you. I'm just going to go into the red. Now, as I said before, be careful with this because it can be very, very, very overpowering. So less is more, but it does give you that super pop. So be brave and go for it. Okay, and just keep working your way around. Now I am going to put a little bit of red in here just to give me a little bit more. As you can see, it's still quite wet. I'm liking that. I'm just putting these lovely quick marks in, and just we're building up. Don't worry about going over the top of what you've already laid down. That's absolutely great. You know, it gives your painting depth and texture, so we like that. Okay. Okay. So when you think, yeah, that's fine, let's put excuse me, let's just add a really soft forest green in there. Nothing too major, just a little nod, just to introduce another colour. I've gone over and it's cool. I'm not worried about that. So let's put these few lovely little seed heads that's got away. Let's do a red one. So it's literally that. Okay. Let's put one here, and it's just literally a few marks. If you want to put a few more in, absolutely. I'm going to put the soft blue-green in because I think that works really nicely, and just drop a few in. Don't be precious with this, just have fun. Okay. And I'm going to be very daring. I should really wait until it's dried a tad more, but I'm just going to put a little bit of that lovely green in there, and I'm just going to drag that out just ever so slightly, just to give me a little bit more depth, so I can pull it out a bit better. Okay, and then for the final floret, I am just going to put a little splatter just a little splatter. And there we have it. I just set my paints to one side. I think there's two really sweet little dandelion heads for your card making or whatever you want to use them for. So there we are. So they're the two that we've just done. I just quickly set those aside because they, although they're the same theme, they never look the same. So these are the ones that that I did before. These ones are dry. So yeah, here we go. There we are. I hope you like them and I hope you give it a go. They are fun and easy to do. I'll just bring the wet ones back so you can have a final look. And there we have it. Do give it a go. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye.